Alrighty, well, back here at last. My apologies for it being so long. I didn't honestly realise that it had been 10 days or so, but I've had one or two things on. And let me just get rid of Chummy down here, and I'll let you know what's been occurring. Right, let's go and get his bits and pieces. So yeah, I say, I didn't realise it had been as long as it had until I sort of had a little look and saw the date of my last save here, and I thought, oh, hell. Basically, I've been working, thankfully. I managed to get some nice temp work. And I thought, well, I'm not going to let this go. I'll get as much as I can in that short space of time. So I have literally been working virtually every day. And I must admit, it did come as a little bit of a shock to the system. You know, I've been used to, going to bed at 3, 4 in the morning and then not falling out of me pit until 11, 12 o'clock the following day. So all of a sudden having to get up at 8 o'clock to go to work was a little taxing, to say the least. But it's been well worth it. Although it was only just a very short contract, it has earned me quite a nice little sum of money. Certainly enough to cover all my bills for the next month or so. More importantly, it's given me more money towards my new PC and bits and pieces, which if I'm going to be frankly honest, I was going to actually order and buy anyway, and I was going to stick it on a credit card and then figure out how to pay for it afterwards. I know that's not really the thing to do, but at the moment it's sort of more, well, I class it as a necessity really. A few bits and pieces that I just simply can't do on my little machine at the moment. Bless it, although it does try very hard. And it's a shame really, because when I bought it, I mean, I've had this current machine over 5 years now, and it was, I must admit, it was fairly top of the range when I actually bought it. But you know how quickly everything advances in the IT business. So yeah, it was that, and what little time I did have, I must admit I did devote to my other playing map, the Final Fantasy. So this one sort of I'm afraid, got a little bit neglected. But not to worry, I'm back now, ready to do more things. I'm actually playing this on one of my extra user accounts on the PC. Oh, I've run out of room. What can I dump that I don't want? Those, there we are. Plenty of bones. And this is in the latest snapshot, which I believe is 12W08A. Now, I'm not sure totally how it's going to run. If I do have problems with it, then I'll just switch the file back to my normal Minecraft one. But there's a few bits and pieces which look kind of interesting. I've had a little run around in creative mode, and yeah, I think the next official upgrade of Minecraft is going to be very, very interesting. Now, what time is it? Because I spent a little bit too long down here. Okay, not to worry. Right, I'll leave those bits. Tell you for why, because I want to get across to the NPC village. There's been some fairly, what I think, fairly interesting changes as far as the NPCs are concerned. So, let me get all this stuff. Do I need to go back to the main base? Could do with some more cobble. And time is okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to whiz back to my main house and then hightail it over to the NPC village. Okay, well, it took me a little bit longer to get things sorted out back at base, so I decided to spend the night there and make a fresh start towards the village this morning. Just before we head there, though, that looks rather daunting down there, so I think I'll just pop a couple of markers on this tree here, which will tell me that that needs to be investigated in the near future. So, in the meantime, hop in my little boat, which was left here from the last time. I've decided I am going to channel through there, and I will keep this waterway between the mine entrance and the village open. But I think I am going to have to put a rail link in between somewhere, because I'm sort of having so much to carry with me. Don't you dare get in my way, little piggy. Thank you very much. This seems awfully jerky now, doesn't it? Yeah. So, sort of like my inventory is completely full. So I think if I do a rail link, I can have a mine cart with a chest in it and shift loads of stuff across. But to the matter in hand, well, like I said earlier, there's been a few changes with the villagers. Now with this new snapshot, you can add to the village by building your own little houses, and the villagers will move into them, which is going to be quite fun, I think. The villagers also... Is that a zombie out there? Yes, it is. I was just going to say, the villagers now... Oh no, it's not, it's a cactus. Oh God. Oh my eyes. Oh goodness me. Oh, my eyes get worse and worse and worse. Now, the villagers now will mate with each other, and they will produce little villagers, and I'm sure we saw one just then, but again, I don't totally trust my eyes at the moment. Now, the main reason they start mating now is because at night time, the zombies try to kill them. And I'm sure I mentioned in a previous episode that the zombies now batter down the doors, which admittedly only happens in hard mode, but even on normal mode they will hammer the doors to try and get in, and if they do get their hands on any villagers, they will kill them. And when their numbers get a little bit low, the villagers breed and produce new villagers. Just put those in there for now. That's super. So there's that. Yeah, going back to what I was saying about the houses, if a village is large enough, there's a very good chance that something called an iron golem will spawn to help protect the villagers. Now, I've seen a couple of those when I've been running around in my creative world, and they're absolutely heaps of fun, so I really can't wait to get some of them going. I really do. They are so much fun, and they'll attack any mob except the creepers. Although, talking of the creepers, if you're lucky enough to get a jungle biome, you can possibly tame an ocelot, which will then turn into a cat, and the creepers run away from them. Oh, they're ever such fun, and they meow and everything, and it's... Oh, I'm really looking forward to having a play with those. But, in the meantime, I need to get in here. I think, yep, I need to make the villagers some more doors. Oh, and who left all his wood in that other chest? I did. Never mind. Now, I've got plans for this village. I can't remember how many doors I need. 3, I think. I want to expand it. I want to sort of make it my own village. So I'll make sure that I've got, you know, my own big house. And I'll build a few more houses for these guys. Does he need a light in here? Yes, he does as well. There we are. I don't want you standing in the dark. I'll probably expand that because that's no more than a shed. Oh my goodness me, the light's going down. Right, I should have made some steps. Okay, not to worry. If I do that, then the villagers should be able to get into those two. Now this is when it's all going to get fun. Now the villagers at night time, they all retire into their homes and they all go to bed, which I think is absolutely brilliant. And they also all run inside. I'll listen to them all. What are they doing? You get 2 of them shoved up like this. That's it, and they get a little bit confused. They also run inside when it starts to rain. I think that is absolutely brilliant. But I thought, well, we'll have a little run around here. Oh, don't be stupid, you two. That's it. Occasionally you have to do that. They're still a little bit dense. And that's fine. They should be able to get in there, no problem. Right, so let's stand here and await the zombies to turn up. And we'll have a bit of a play. I'm just going to nip up the tower in the church here. Hello. Yeah, I'm going up here. Q. There's no light in this bit. Honestly, you lot are... I really am going to have quite a lot of work to do in this bit. But I don't actually mind, because I'd rather like to make this village my own. So my sort of immediate plans are, I want to try and flatten this lot. Well, it doesn't need much flattening, but flatten it a little bit more. Then I'll have a sort of like, I don't know, a farm over there, and I'll get all this lot sorted out. Then the main house sort of in the middle. I'll organise this village into better sort of streets and expand it more. You know, turn it into sort of, I don't know, a typical old British village. Something like that, I'm not sure what, but that's the general sort of thought. Now the AI again of the mobs is supposed to either improved or it is getting better. Not actually totally sure which. Well, that will remain to be seen. Hopefully, by the time they put out the 1.2 update, it'll all be sorted out. Creepers, I have noticed, are better at following you. I noticed that last night back at the house, and I heard a creeper wandering around down on the ground, and he knew where I was, and then the next thing he had turned up outside my front door, so he'd come up the steps, so he was actually following me. So I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful of them. Alright, this is typical, isn't it? I don't see a single zombie. There's one. I want him. Let me go and attract his attention. I need to see. Excuse me, my man. Yeah, I'm going out there. Yeah, I know I'm mad. Yes. Okay, there was a zombie. I heard him. Where are you? Ah, there we are. Now there's a zombie. And he's battering on the door. Saying, let me in, I want to kill you. Well, this is where I come in and I have to defend them. And I was reading through the through sort of comments with the snapshot, and there was a line that said some nights are worse than others, which makes you think that sort of that the spawning of the zombies is going to be different, and that some nights there'll be loads of them. Stop that. And other nights there's just going to be a few. I think they'll have to nerf the sound a little bit, because it is a little bit loud, although at the same time it does draw your attention to them. But I think that's an absolute brilliant part. Look, there's more here. They'll follow. If I can lose them... Oh, stop that. Oh, it's a spider. Go away, you stupid thing, and you. But I can certainly see some, some of your more innovative and imaginative Minecrafters really turning this into a lot of fun. Now I think if I go in here, he'll come battering on the door to try and get me. I hope. Yeah, that's quality. I honestly think this is absolute quality, and it's going to make gameplay so much more fun. Go away. I really do. So I am looking forward to the next official update. Yeah. So other things, stop that. There we are. I'd say that there are quite a few other things in this snapshot. I would imagine that Paul Soares has probably done a video covering most of them, so it's very worth checking him out, because he normally does quite a thorough look into all these bits and pieces, so I can totally recommend that. So yeah, that's sort of things for the time being. So I'll sit it out here till morning, and then try and get some sort of plan going to get this village organised. Definitely going to have a dock. That'll definitely be needed. And yeah, try and get a nice open plain. Other things in the pipeline, I definitely want to find a stronghold, which means I'm going to need more of those boys. And I've got an idea about how to get lots of those, but more on that another time. So I'll just wait out the night here, kill anything that sort of comes near me, and I'll see you all on the next time. Marvellous. Oh, excuse me.